Hello there, watchy people. How's it going? Welcome along to Rags to Riches, Farming Simulator 25 on Riverview. We are back, catching up with how. Who is this? I need to check. How? I can't read it. Luke. It's Luke. How Luke is doing with the rollers. We've also got Badger, who is ploughing field 40 for a rather large amount of money. What else have we got? Who's sowing the seeds? Heidi. Heidi is sowing seeds. I wish it was easier to see who they are. I would very much like that. Like if you jump into the vehicle, for example. Oh, it has. It says Worker Luke. There you go. That's how. So we can see I Worker Badger and Worker Heidi. Nice. I love that when I say, oh, I wish it was like this, and it turns out it actually is like that. So it does tell you who's doing what. This is cool. So this field is now planted, or it will be in just a moment. Whoa, nearly there, nearly there. Lovely. Okay. So we can now fold this up and get it put away, because I don't think we actually need it anymore, right? I think we're done with this. All of our fields are now planted, and for some reason it doesn't need liming. I thought it needed liming. There's one like little bit of it, but I'm just going to leave that until next time. Until the whole thing needs liming again, because there's no point. No point really in faffing about just for small pieces. We do now have a roller though, as shown at the beginning of the episode, with Luke currently working on that. So there's 2 fields left to roll. There's that one that we just came off of, and field 11 I believe needs rolling as well. So we'll get that done. Luke is now finished, which is great. So we'll chuck this in here, out the way. Oh man, reversing with this vehicle is going to be a nightmare, isn't it? Could have been worse, could have been worse. There we go. Right, I'll turn that off. Jump back to Luke and tell him to go and do this field. Off you go. Are they going to be able to... in fact, this may be a different person now. In fact, oh no, it is still Luke. I wonder if they do keep... Oh my word. Target unreachable. Honestly, Luke. I wonder if they stay in the same vehicles if you don't, like, swap the implements about or something. We'll find out, because... we'll do the same thing again. Start job. There we go. So who did we get? Oh, it's Arthur this time. Okay, so it was randomized. That's fair. Awesome. Awesome. And what else can we be doing in the meantime? Maybe there's a contract that we could do. Is there any like harvesting or anything to be done? There is cultivating. Field 20, that's not too far away. Hoeing in field 32. There is some mowing, but it's all quite far away. I don't really feel like I want to do that. Field 5 could be a useful one. It's not too far away, but all our mowing stuff is over by the goats, which is very remote, annoyingly. Ploughing, sowing, spraying, stone picking, wood transport. Okay, so it looks like probably the cultivating job is the most useful one for us to do. because we do have a cultivator. Oh, I just accidentally stopped stopped Arthur. I didn't mean to do that. Right. Let's try this again. No, not that one. No, not that one. The one I'm actually clicking on, please. There we are. Create job. Start job. There. Right, and now I can jump into a different tractor. The red one, I guess. There it is. And then we can pick up... Where's the cultivator at the moment? I usually keep it in this shed. It's the blue one, I believe. Yeah, there it is. We'll grab that and then we'll head over to field 20, which I think one of our shortcuts should work for, right? There ought to be a quick way over there. If we go this way and into the sunflower field, we do have to go over the crop at the moment because I've not done anything to this yet. Where is field 20? There's 19, so it's going to be to the right of that, isn't it? Yeah, it's just there. So if I come down this way, we made a gap through there, and I believe... Oh. There we go, there's a gap there, perfect. Awesome. Let's get this unfolded. Get our lines sorted out. And then we can get on with a little bit of cultivation.
Out in the fields where the weed waves roll, farmer AsqRob's got a daredevil soul. Tractors flipping like they're on parade. Dust clouds rising where legends are made. He's spinning wheels, he's breaking ground, doing donuts on that muddy mound. Plowing straight, then a sudden twist. AsqRob does yet another flip. Swinging doors, hay bales stacked like ramps to the sky. He revs it up and lets it fly. Who needs a circus? Who needs a show when AsqRob's tricks come blow by blow? He's spinning wheels, he's breaking ground, doing donuts on that muddy mound. Plowing straight, then a sudden twist. AsqRob does yet another flip. AsqRob's farms like a carnival ride.
Well, it doesn't seem like there's much else to be doing right now, unfortunately. I had a quick look through the contracts, and that's kind of us done for the day, really. But that's fine. We did do quite a lot. 16. This might be a good one to buy. This is grass, right? Yeah, this would be a good one to buy for the goats, I think, and for the other animals. It's kind of connected to us by field 18. Oh, and the ploughing is just finished as well now, so that's good. Awesome. Right, let's get back and come up with a game plan of what to do next. Hopefully the rolling is well underway. You know what? Let's do a bit of cleaning, shall we? Stuff's looking a little bit on the mucky side. Let's get it nice and shiny. I was surprised the case didn't seem capable of running the cultivator. I thought it was powerful enough, but apparently not. It definitely was complaining. So I might check that out, see if there's an upgrade we can do or anything. Oh, wow! All of the workers are completing all at once. That's fun. What was one of them doing? I don't even know. One of them was rolling. Oh, the other was ploughing. That's right. It's because the contract finishes before you get 100% on the field. Hence why there was a big gap between the contract being finished and the worker finishing. There we go. That's that. So now we'll jump over to. Well, let's bring this one. No, you know what? First of all, we'll sort this one out. Let's complete and collect that. And collect that. And that now gets us up to 55 grand. That's good. We're getting towards a field, aren't we? However, I want you to roll. Oh, no, hang on. Cancel. Create job. This field. That's where we want you. Cool. Right, let's drive this thing back and see if we can figure out what the deal is with it. Why it was so slow. Because I thought this was quite a powerful machine. Oh, blimey. That's why we bought it anyway. Oh, look at that. Stunt farming, da-da-da. I'm going to have to write a song about stunt farming, aren't I? In fact, maybe I'll have used it. Maybe I'll have written it and used it in the previous hyperlapse, so that was only a short one. So we won't fit a whole song in there, just a part of one. Right. So you are what? Customize. Engine is 224 horsepower. Is there a bigger one? 245, 260, 270, 302. Okay, so we kind of want to upgrade that. What was the oh, press that one. Escape. Let's have a look at our vehicles. What's our cultivator? What does that require? Does it say? Come on, where are you? There you are. That requires 330 horsepower. So actually that top one would probably just about do it. I think it's probably worth us upgrading that then, just so that it can do all the things that we need it to do. 30 grand for that. We will confirm. Actually, while we're here, let's change the license plate, shall we? Type 2. And then AsqRob. There we are. Okay. Anything else we want? Got wide tyres on it. That's fine for now. I think we're all good for that. Panorama window. Ooh, 1,200 quid for that. No, we won't bother with that. Front loader attacher, we don't need. Yeah, that'll do. 31,000. That's cost us. Next service is at. Oh, that's not that vehicle. What's it saying about this one? Next service is at 96 and we're at 56, so we got a long way to go yet for that. But that's cool. Now we have a nice powerful tractor that should be able to cope with the cultivator, so that's a positive. Right, how are we doing at mill? What have we got going on in here? Yeah, we're still producing stuff. That's cool. That's fine. We'll leave that as it is then. So it's just the rolling really, and then we can move on to the next month, and that's nearly done as well. Badger's doing a fantastic job over here, except for not having his beacons on. Honestly, Badger, sort it out, mate. Come on, sort it out. Here we go. That's the last bit of that field being rolled. And we can now fold this up. Badger is done. I like that when you're in the tractor with the worker, they don't turn off the engine. I like that. Lets you just drive it away and continue from where they are. If you're not in it, then they turn everything off when they're done, which is, you know, it's good. It's what you want, really. So let's get this back to the yard and parked and away. And then I think we should be ready to move on to what's next? October? September, October, yeah. I think that's right. I don't know why that's difficult for me to remember right now. I think this is probably worth putting in the small shed. It feels like it belongs in there. I don't know quite why, but there we are. Oh, look at that skill. Man. Well, I should probably say fluke. It's not really skill. There we are. We'll turn that off. And now, if we get rid of the console that I didn't mean to open, if we have a look at our map, this field should now be 87% yield. Is that the most you can get? Or is that because it's got weed growing? It might well be because of that. If we look at that one, that's got weed growing as well. That's 97%. So what have we missed out on field 6? And this one should be... That's 72. I don't know. I honestly don't know. Alright. What about this one? This one is going to be 85%. Sure. Alright, I don't know what's going on with those then. But we are going to sleep through till 8 o'clock in the morning. That seems good. Might be a little bit on the dark side in October at 8 in the morning. But we will make do. Here we are. Right, okay, so we need to get straight onto the weeding, I reckon, which is right there. So we might as well take this tractor. That's right next to it. We need the weight on this one. I can't remember what I did with the weight. I left it somewhere. We might get away with this tractor, to be honest. Not needing it. I'm guessing there's going to be contract stuff to do again. I'm hoping there is anyway, because we're probably not going to need a whole lot. There we are. Let's get this unfolded and get it on a worker, and then we can take a look at what stuff is available to be done. Well, that's an interesting place to start. Sure, why not? Okay, no contracts available. Right, bale wrapping, cultivating for 8 grand. That's a nearby one actually. We can take that one. I was trying to like tone down the amount of contracts I was doing, but we've got a lot of things we want to buy still. That's actually a decent one, isn't it? Where's that being delivered? That's doable. If we make a new hedge entrance there, that's actually a pretty decent one to do. I'm going to accept that. That'll be a fun one to do. Hopefully it's not going to rain today. So let's get the harvester and drag this header around a bit more. Because it definitely is not interested in being on its wheels right now, is it? That's so irritating. I'm going to have to pick it up myself, aren't I, at some point? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yep, stay on your wheels. Well done. Well done. Right, let's get our beacons on. Can't complain at the workers for not putting their beacons on if I don't do it myself. Did that tree grow in the middle of the road there? Like, was that always there? Because I feel like it wasn't. We're going down this way. I believe I've turned traffic off. It was such a long time ago that I did it. I don't really remember whether I definitely did it or not, but I should have turned it off because, yeah, driving these vehicles around. I'm getting the workers to do a lot of driving these days, and they just, if there's a car in the wrong place, they just sit and stare at each other and they never do anything, and that's not conducive to a successful farm, unfortunately. Right, which film are we... field. Which field are we doing? I don't think we're doing a film. That's my other job, not farming. I'm a bit excited at the moment because during the last hyperlapse, was that this episode or last episode? I can't remember. I think it was this one. During the last hyperlapse, I ordered a new head unit for my car, which I guess by the time this video's out, well, this is going to be Thursdays, I think. So yeah, the chances are I've probably already fitted it, because it should arrive tomorrow, and then I'll have Android Auto in my car, which is something I'm very much looking forward to having. Right, where is... There it is. There's that one. We'll get the lumberjack mode turned on. And boom. There it is. Right. We can now tow the header in through there and get ourselves set up. We want to be around that way, really, don't we? So let's drop it there and then swap to the other mode. There we go. So yeah, if you're lucky, I might even consider making a video of myself installing it. I don't really know whether I feel like doing that or not. It'd be quite a fun one to do. Right, you've got 300 horsepower now. You should be alright for towing the trailer. So let's go grab that. It needs a clean though, look at it. The state of it. We need to start looking after our gear more. Let's get this round to the washer. Oh, that's where I've left the weight. Oh my. Yeah, that'll do. That'll work. Drag it across the cones. I wish I'd got a more convenient service station. We're actually getting to the point now where I'm considering getting that one where you pay so many thousand a month and then you just drive over and it fixes it. There's another option actually, where there's a different mod where there's a mechanic still. You pay him monthly, I believe, still, and every time the vehicle comes within range of the building, it fixes a certain amount of the damage. So the more you go past it, the better upkept it is, which might make a little bit more sense in sort of realism terms. Every time he sees the machine, he can, you know, have a bit of a tweak on it. I don't know. They're both going to be pretty good. I might do neither. I might just keep paying for it because we do have the servicing mod, vehicle servicing mod. I've just realised I set that doing the headland in a anti-clockwise manner, which means that the auger is on the wrong side unless he's turned around. They have turned around. Where are they even? Over the other side. Oh, they drove all the way over there. Sure. Alright. Why not? But yeah, definitely Augur is on the wrong side. So that's not super helpful. Anyway, we'll leave this in the field for now. On the edge of the field, so it's not going to get in the way. And then we can see what else is going on. That is that one. Is there another contract? Oh, cultivating. I need to get something cultivating. Didn't even think about that. Which tractor are you? You're that little one. You're no good. You could do the cultivating. There's no reason why not. But there's also this one. And then what vehicle is that? That's the John Deere. I think it's going to have to be the Steiger. Because I don't know that the John Deere is going to be powerful enough. Get this started. Oh. We'll go grab the cultivator. There it is. There we are. And we'll pull that one out and round. Ooh, bit steep down there that time. Which field is it? It's field 13. So if we go through 17 and across the top of it, I don't know where field 13 is. Let's get into the cab so we can actually see where we're going. It's over this side somewhere. I remember from when I picked the mission up. But I think it's further south than I had expected it to be. This is not necessarily the right vehicle to do this with. It's very slow. But it'll do for now. Where's the entrance to 16 then? Oh, there's 14 up there. So if I go through 14, I expect it's on the other side of that. That makes sense. I think I took the wrong turn. I should have turned left at the end instead of right and gone across the top of 14. But it's alright, we can make ourselves a new cut through the end of this one. This'll be fine. But yeah, I might do a little video of installing my car head unit, because I've not done a like a live video, a vlog type thing for quite a while. My holiday that I just got back from wasn't really an appropriate one to do it. There we go. There's that one. Because I was with my sister and her kids, and you know they haven't signed up for that, so it didn't feel like a trip that I could really do that on. Oh, am I? Yeah, okay. I've got a oh no. Really? Why didn't you drive through the bush first? Stop. Sorry, Verity. You can take over again if you're still there. No, it's Arthur this time. Sorry, Verity. I got you all worked up for a job, some cultivating, and then I took it away from you. I do apologise. Arthur's doing it now, though. Right. That's gone past. I think we should probably unload that now, because it's done a lap. Well, nearly. It's 3/4 of a lap. We'll wait for it to turn and get onto the next row. If it ever does. The headlands are painful with the workers. Don't know why. Which worker are you? Can't see. Ken. It's Ken. Can you try a little bit harder, please? See what I did there. Thank you, Ken. Your service is appreciated. I haven't seen Locks for a little while, actually. He comments on most of the videos, or he just says hello every now and then, which is nice. But I've not seen him crop up as a worker for a bit. Having said that, I've just had a few weeks off, so that would make sense why I haven't seen him much. This is the second episode I've recorded in like 3 or 4 weeks. Anyway, that seems to be empty again now. What have we got in here? 9,000 litres, 10,000. So yeah, it was basically full then. So we'll stop here and let them carry on. I think, though, that is going to do it for today's episode. Next time, join me again, where we will continue to work through October. And we will get these contracts done and dusted. And reappraise what's going on with our farm and whether we can afford to do anything. Actually, before I do finish, I'll turn the engine off quickly. Let's go and have a look at the goats and see what they've produced, because this is a new one for me. I've not done goats before. So overnight, hello my friends. Overnight, they will have produced, just the one, but that's okay. I'm alright with that, given how many are in there. There's not that many in there, is there? So they need to breed. Yeah, we got 12 animals out of 240. So yeah, they do need to breed. But we've got 1,000 litres of goat milk, which is cool. Oh no, hang on, 175 litres of goat milk. That's not a lot. Is one pallet 175 litres? Wow, that's not a lot. Okay. However, I believe it's quite valuable, and even more valuable if we can turn it into cheese. So yeah, we could look at getting a dairy. We were planning on getting a bakery first, weren't we? So we'll see how we do with that. But if we just have a quick look at the sale prices. Goat's milk. Where's goat's milk? There it is. Goat milk is... This is per 1,000 litres, right? So it's currently at its maximum of 9,300. So we should probably sell that. Then bottled, it's worth even less. Why would you bottle it? Unless you get more from bottling it, but that wouldn't make sense. Goat's cheese is worth 5,000. Hang on. What's going on with the prices here? The milk is worth 9,300 per 1,000 litres, right? That's how this is priced. This is all per 1,000 litres. Then you bottle it and you get less, and then you make it into cheese and you get even less. I can only assume that when you do those procedures, you get more, and therefore it's worth more. But that doesn't make sense to me. Interesting. Anyway, as I was saying, that is going to do it for today. Thank you very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Please leave a like and a comment if you've enjoyed it, and join me next time when we will do some more farming. We'll finish off those contracts and yeah, like I say, figure out what the next step is. Okay, I love you. Bye bye.